What it do, tripping in your dog, Trey G, Young Prince of the City in the building. Welcome to another edition, man. Another episode of Trenches, the hardest, hottest hip-hop vlog inside the city, outside that motherfucker too. So you know what that means, man. We got to give you the hottest news and gossip going on in the streets, in these hip-hop streets to be exact. So let's get into it, man. First, roll that motherfucking intro. Lego!
For the record.
Man, so look, the first story I got for you is Lil Baby, Mr. My Turn. He just dropped the album, but sometimes the devil be working, man. The devil just be working. You dig what I'm talking about? He had a performance over the weekend, and while he was actually on stage shutting it down, doing this thing for the crowd, there was some commotion going on behind the scenes. The next thing you know, it's video flying around on social media too. The next thing you know, Lil Baby stops performing to go run backstage and see what the fuck going on, and they getting to it back there, goddamn me. I mean, they throwing them hoes from the shoulder. You dig what I'm talking about? And it sounds like somebody was actually taken to the hospital from the show because shots were fired backstage because of the commotion. Now, what's being reported is there was a fight, I guess, that happened between some people, and then, you know, some people shot it up, and everybody got the fuck on, you know, about their business, you know what I'm saying? Which is what they do when the shots start to ring out, and I totally understand that, man. Lil Baby also had some more kind of bad news when it was reported that him and Offset, well, not necessarily him and Offset, but his crew and Offset actually had a run-in at a club in Atlanta. And Offset, let's say, I'm trying to see how I can put this politically correct. Offset got hands, feet, and paws put on him by Lil Baby's crew, man, is what they say. They're reporting, and there's a video circulating around the internet too of this one, but the video is fucking terrible. It looked like, goddamn me, somebody shot it on a sidekick from 2000 or something back in the day. You dig what I'm talking about? I mean, you can't really tell like what's happening, but reports are that Lil Baby's crew and Offset got into an altercation at a club, and Lil Baby's crew ended up jumping Offset at the club and kind of stripping him of his clothes too. That's what I heard. But you know how the internet be lying, bro. But I gotta give you the facts, and then you decipher what's fact and what's fiction for your goddamn self, man. Hopefully that's not true. They did say that Offset deleted Lil Baby's album off of his Instagram page, and he also unfollowed him. And you know, like I know, when they start bringing Instagram into it, hey, I ain't saying it's true, but that damn show means somebody might not be lying. You dig what I'm saying? We'll keep our eye on it, man. They both on the QC label, so hopefully that don't interfere with the business. Hopefully it's just rumors. Hopefully it's just lies and shit like that, man. Somebody just making some old shit up, because you don't never want to see the Migos and Lil Baby at the height of their shit going at it. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to see no shit like that. So hopefully it's just lies and count. We'll see what happens. My next story for you, man, the Baby. I nicknamed this nigga the Baby Mayweather, and I'm starting to think he living up to that motherfucker for real. Hey, the Baby Mayweather is swinging for the fences once again. This time, he done hit a whole female in the club, bro. So this is how it happened. I'm gonna set the scene up for you. Instagram is a motherfucker, because this video on Instagram of this shit too. So what happened was, the Baby is walking through a club, you know, after or before his performance. He's walking through the club, basically, and a woman shoves her phone in his face, inadvertently hitting him in the face. I'm not sure if it was inadvertent or on purpose, but she hit him in the face. Next thing you know, the Baby came from Albuquerque, New Mexico on this motherfucking girl. Hey, the Baby came from Albuquerque, New Mexico on this motherfucking girl, all the way to goddamn me North Dakota. And I mean, he slapped the shit out of her. It's not funny, because, you know, it's never right for a man to hit a woman. It's never right. It's not funny. But goddamn, bro, you had to slap her that hard. You had to slap her that hard, fool. You could have just, like, knocked her phone out of her hand And where the fuck do your security be at to where they don't be handling shit like this? And you gotta assume too, walking through the crowd, you gonna be touched. You know what I'm saying? You don't just walk through the crowd and be like, oh, ain't nobody gonna touch me. Somebody gonna touch you where you don't wanna be touched at. That's just a risk that you assume when you do shit like that, bro. So somebody need to sit the baby down. What they need to do, they need to get that nigga on stage, off stage, get him paid, to his car, to the hotel room, and then go to sleep, goddamn it. Or the plane, wherever the fuck y'all going to next. Cause when he start doing extracurriculars and shit like that, that's when motherfuckers get like, you know, that's when shit start getting bad and bad decisions get made. You dig what I'm saying, man? And you definitely don't want that, especially with a star of his caliber. Folks gonna start testing you in these cities that you be traveling to just because they can test you. You know what I'm saying? And just because they feel like they might be able to come up off of you. So somebody gotta sit the baby down and tell him to move a little better, move a little smarter. Or at least don't get the shit like don't do the shit where it's definitely on camera, my nigga. God damn, nigga. I know you from the street, shit. You know how to fucking go. Hey, look, man, I gotta give you the hottest new music. You already know I got some bangers on this list, man. Say, Meg Thee Stallion dropped a new one called Sugar. You know she into it right now with 1501, her label, over releasing music. This was actually the album that she had to put a restraining order up against them in order to release it. Sugar, it got a couple bangers on there. I like Bitch, Captain Hook. I saw somebody say I was going down the street, cut Captain Hook up, and the motherfucking freeway started wobbling. I was like, what the fuck? But Meg Thee Stallion dropped Sugar. You know the hot girls going crazy for that one. Go check it out if you haven't. Another hot album, Lil Uzi, he dropped Eternal Atake. Now, I must confess, I'm not a Lil Uzi fan by no means. I'm not the biggest Lil Uzi fan. I don't know a lot about Uzi. I know he from Philly. I know a lot of people been anticipating this album. But yeah, Eternal Atake finally dropped a week early. I got to check it out. And even though I'm not a Lil Uzi fan, I can't lie, bro. He got some bangers on that motherfucker. Like, I mean, some of them go pretty hard. I like Baby Pluto. I also like You Better Move. A couple like noticeable tracks from it is Futissi. I don't know how to say that shit. Futissi Shuffle. You know, we on that motherfucker. You know what I'm trying to say, man. Futissi Shuffle is one of the notable tracks. Another one is That Way. He sampled the Backstreet Boys. I want it that way. Tell me why. Okay, I ain't finna do all that. But you get what I'm saying. He sampled the Backstreet Boys That Away for that song. Named it That Way. Another one is P2. I think is what it's called. It's a play on one of his older songs, and it's like more. It's basically the same beat, just different lyrics. It's like he did the J. Cole, Bryson Tiller shit. You know what I'm saying? So check out Eternal Atake if you haven't. If you're a true Lil Uzi fan, you probably gonna like it. I've been seeing mixed reviews on Instagram about it, so we'll see what happened with it, man. But yeah, Eternal Atake, it dropped. So y'all should be fucking happy now. Another person who dropped the album, man, Janae Aiko. And I'm always curious and interested when she drop an album, just for the simple fact of she yellow and she be talking nasty. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't really see that a lot. And she famous and she yellow and she be talking nasty. You damn sure don't see that a lot, man. So Janae Aiko is called Chilombo. I think it's how you pronounce that. If I'm wrong, somebody definitely gonna tell me I'm wrong on pronunciation. But shit, that's how I'm gonna say it. Chilombo is how it's pronounced. Go check out Janae Aiko's album. She yellow and she famous. And she talking nasty. That's all you need to know, goddamn me. Another album, Jadakiss dropped one called Ignasis. I'm not really a New York fan, but Jadakiss be spitting on this one. Like, I heard a couple tracks from it. Jadakiss really spitting on this motherfucker. So if you haven't checked that one out, if you want to get into a little classic hip-hop album, some real hip-hop, some New York hip-hop, some cultured hip-hop, Jadakiss Ignasis album is the one for you. Go check that one out. Now, two albums that kind of flew under the radar, which they more so probably like mixtapes, really, not albums. Money Man dropped Epidemic, and bro, 24, that's my shit, bro. No Talking, that's my shit, bro. I could go down the list of Money Man tracks from that motherfucker that I fuck with, but we ain't got that much time, bro. Just know, the Money Man Epidemic album, that's my shit, bro. Go check that out if you into the trap rap, if you into the scamming rap, because he also talking about VPNs and swiping on that motherfucker too. Which some of y'all are very familiar with. I'm gonna just say that and move on. The last album I have for you is Black Zach, North Carolina's own. He actually dropped a brand new mixtape. It's called Carolina Narco. Say, man, Black Zach, he doing his thing. He been making a little noise. He been bubbling for a while. Now, he on the scene, man. He in the scene fresh and clean. You hear what I'm talking about? And some new Moschino jeans. Black Zach, Carolina Narco, go check it out. He got some bangers on that one. And I don't mean just a couple of them. I mean, he got banger after banger after banger. Go check it out if you haven't, man. If you into trap rap, Black Zach is definitely gonna be for you, bro. And say, man, I gotta say, I appreciate everybody who watch these videos, man, who subscribe, who comment, who like, all that old shit, man. I sure appreciate y'all fucking with me, because I fuck with y'all, but I appreciate you, man. You know we gonna talk about it right here at the home of hip-hop trenches. You know what it is, your dog Trey G, young prince of the city. Let's do it. Keep me on. Let's go. Bow, bow.